Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This is going to be for Scorpion, episode 10, Talisman, from season 1. So yeah, called Talisman. So yeah, before I begin on the actual review though, 10-second spoiler warning, as usual for those that actually watched the episode and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, um, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, next, and then the rate. So in this episode you have we see Brian's sister Megan for the second time since like episode 2, I believe. Um, so yeah, but that's not the main point. So basically, she's kind of there for this whole episode. She sits in the garage with Sylvester for for most of the episode. But in reality, the actual plot of this episode is that Brian, right? Why did I just forget his name? What's his name again? Yeah, Brian. Not Brian. Walter. Walter O'Brien. Sorry. Um, in reality, the actual plot is that Walter, Walter Page, the Agent Gallo, Toby, and Happy, they all need to go to Bosnia in order to rescue a a fighter pilot, a fighter jet pilot, and also recover some devices that are there down in Bosnia. And the reason is they need to recover this devices is because there's a war. There's a war going down in Bosnia, and they kind of need the technology. So yeah, not the best episode in my opinion. No, no. One thing I do want to complain, and it's not completely the TV show's fault. Maybe just timing. Is more like timing, but I don't think it's the actual TV show's fault. But I was watching the episode, right, and like halfway through the episode, the Michael Brown verdict kind of comes on. There was like one of those news break things, like breaking news. The Michael Brown case verdict is blah 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 blah. It took like 20 minutes, and I was kind of interested in that too, but not really. I was like, okay, kind of show us this later. Kind of watching a TV show here. So I kind of just paused it, did something else, and then I just kind of sped through it, listened to the verdict, and like, yeah, whatever. Kind of kind of expected that due to racism. Let me go back to my TV show. So yeah, I blame that on the network, not the actual. I blame that on the network and what's going on in real time, but not the show. I just want to say that which really pissed me off though. The verdict pissed me off. I'm not gonna go into politics right now or anything, but I am gonna say that I do think that the officer should have gone to jail. That's all I'm saying. Okay, but yeah, back in the TV show. Sorry, a mini rant on that. Whatever. Yeah, that was pure racism. Whatever. Back in the TV show. So yeah, not the best TV show. Yeah. Thing is that the writing was just a bit weird in this episode. I mean, yeah, the writing for the whole episode was just a bit off, in my opinion. It just seemed kind of weird. I don't know, so it wasn't as good as we're used to it in this episode. So yeah, basically, they're down in Bosnia, they're trying to get the person and the material, the technology. And it was kind of like slow in my opinion. There was like it had its moments, but it was kind of slow. And also the Walter's sister Megan, she was kind of there. She really didn't do anything to progress the plot. She was just kind of there, bothering Sylvester. Really we got a little bit background from Walter and how he met Toby and Sylvester. We got some background on that, but not. It was just like it was kind of filler in my opinion. It was more like filler. Um, yeah, it just seemed like really filler in my opinion. Nothing really. It was just kind of there. I mean, it had its moments, but it wasn't good. The acting was decent in this episode. The writing was okay, could have been better in my opinion, but overall it was just complete filler. Nothing really else to say. It did have its exciting moments, I will say, because since they're down in this war zone area, it does have its moments of there being a shootout, and it's pretty cool to see. But overall, the worst episode I think in the series so far. And even here, I'm checking the ratings, ratings, and it's also got the worst ratings. It's got a 1.9 out of 5 in ratings, and its highest is 3.2 on ratings. So yeah, I do believe though the show is a bit underappreciated, but I do think that this episode could have been better. I really do think it could have been better. So I mean, yeah, it definitely could have been better. I mean, the thing is also, again, mini rant on the Michael Brown thing, but um, I was watching Gotham first, and then I went and I was recording Scorpion. So the thing is, I recorded Scorpion, and since the Michael Brown case took 20 minutes of it, I had to go back on the direct TV thing like the next day to catch up on the rest of the episode. And since I couldn't forward the since since I couldn't forward the whole episode, I had to rewatch it again, which I got no problem. But it's not really a show I'd want to rewatch again. Well, or at least not immediately, you know. So yeah, and even in the recording, the direct TV thing or whatever, the on demand thing, it had for like maybe 5 minutes the Michael Brown thing too. Like it said, no breaking news, and then the anchorman talking about it, and like kind of just speeds up, saying blah 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 blah. Okay, back to the show. It was for maybe 5 minutes, so that really pissed me off. Again, I'm not blaming the show on that. I'm just blaming the timing and the actual network. Timing that when they decide to announce the thing, and then the network for wanting to interrupt us for that. Can they just do that on their usual news hour, whatever? That's one of the network's fault, not the actual TV show's fault. But yeah, so I'm not gonna deduct points on the show because of the with the news network, but I am gonna deduct points on the show for other stuff. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this episode a 6 out of 10. It's decent. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you don't already subscribe. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. So yeah, there's not gonna be a TV episode for Scorpion this week. It seems that the next one is gonna be for December 8th, so that's in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you don't subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode and what are your thoughts on the Michael Brown case. Since I've been talking about it for about 2 minutes in this video. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.